Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of the Saturday, September 14th, there's literally a mosquito on my hand. September 14th, 2024. I'm back in Florida. The humidity, the bugs are here they've been rearing their head, but I haven't been home for 2 months. Today, I'm headed to Central Florida Fairgrounds for an event called Punk in the Park. I'm an old punk rocker. Nothing says punk rock more like a Aloha shirt, but I'll put the cap on backwards so that'll give me a little punk credentials. Now, I did play in a lot of bands of the punk persuasion for many, many years. The last band I was in, stopped playing with them about 10 years ago by the name of Guttermouth. They are playing today, along with a cavalcade of other really great bands like AAA Against All Authority, South Florida Band, Down by Law, Dave Smalley's band, the Vandals, Alkaline Trio, all bands I know, love. Well, don't really personally know them, but love them. Go to see my friends at Guttermouth, play with them from 2011 to 2013. I don't know where the day's going to lead. Not really into these outdoor all-day festivals. I was when I was younger. Was really into the Warped Tour and all those, that era. First Warped Tour was in '95, coincidentally. Saw Guttermouth on that. Eventually joined the band later. Did 5 or 6 tours, was in the band a couple years. Playing bass, and I use that term moderately. I kind of just jumped around a lot and hit a bunch of notes and just kind of made it happen. I was okay. I wasn't the greatest, but now I'm doing YouTube, and I'm gonna go relive my punk days. It's all coming back. Join me. It's good to have you here. It is warm, but it's overcast. I thought about wearing the big brimmed hat, but I was checking the weather app. It's gonna be raining and cloudy later, so I'm gonna sport the. Also, Rays won last night. They've already won the series. They've already won 2. Tonight's game 3 against the Cleveland Guardians. Good times. Join me, shall you? And I guess they do this event on a couple places across the U.S. This is Orlando's turn. Central Florida's term at the fairground. Time, I should say. Term or time, either one. It's like Alkaline Trio is going to be closing out. The thing about this is no bands overlap with set times. Kind of like the first Warped Tour. That's how the '95 Warped Tour was. Yeah, AAA, love AAA, Down by Law. Oh, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys are playing. No Henry Rollins or Jello Biafra, but yeah, they're still playing. Kind of hope it does rain a little bit. I haven't really seen precipitation in a couple months. I was just discussing with Big the Foot and catching up, reminiscing. But the good old days from farther back than 2 months ago, because I've been gone for like 57 days, I think I figured out it was. I was not too happy I'm leaving again in 3 days, but he got a little contentment. Content, not contempt. Or maybe some contempt, but some contentment of the fact that I'm going to be around all of October in Central Florida. And I'm looking forward to that as well, Big the Foot. I really am. Yeah, I stopped off in the 7-Eleven here in Celebration, and they, in fact, a funny fact that they actually have Punk Bunny coffee in there, which is Green Day's coffee brand. I was with the Philly Captain the other day in Philadelphia. We were going to try it. The 7-Eleven there didn't have any, so it's just so funny. I'm just talking about punk, and I'm going to try some Punk Bunny coffee. Didn't bring my camera in with me, but this is a photo I took on my phone. So I think this used to be Oakland coffee that Mike Dirnt, the bass player of Green Day, started, and I think that folded, and they just decided, you know what, we probably would sell more if we had the Green Day name on it. Now, I could be way off with that assumption, but I do believe that that's probably what happened. I went to Oakland Coffee last time I was up in San Francisco and Oakland, well, a couple times ago. And I was hoping to meet Mike Dirnt there, but he wasn't there that day. But now it's called Punk Bunny Coffee, and it's geared more around Green Day than it is Mike Dirnt. Okay, I have officially parked. This might be the best windshield sun blocker ever. The law. The law. The law. Coming attractions. Not too far off in the future, though, because it's happening today. Right there, 9/14. Punk in the Park. This is definitely going to give me old school 90s Warped Tour vibes, especially with the 2 stages no band playing at the same time as the other band. One band finishes their last song and immediately the other stage starts the first song. Parking over on this side, I believe, is for some tents that are set up for the farmer flea market, things like that. I believe that's what that is. So the event I'm going to is over there. And a little memories of the Vandals. Love the Vandals. Live Past Diarrhea, The Quickening, a assortment of really great albums. I have probably seen Sweating to the Oldies. I used to have that VHS in the 90s 500 times. My friends and I used to watch it all the time. Love that group. And a little Disney tie-in, Josh Freese, who now plays for the Foo Fighters, used to perform. His dad was the head music director. Don't quote me on this, but he worked for Disneyland. Josh Freese used to play at the Tomorrowland Terrace stage on the band, and that's how the Vandals discovered him. One of the greatest, one of my favorite, all-time favorite drummers. I know a lot of people say Travis Barker is the best punk rock drummer. I'm a Josh Freese guy. In fact, the 5th or 6th show I ever played when I toured with Guttermouth, I think it was 2011, maybe 2012, was a concert called Musing. And that was in Orange County, California, at a huge show. We opened up for Bad Religion and the Vandals, and thousands of people there. Also, I never had one practice when I played with Guttermouth. I showed up to the first show and jumped on stage, started playing, and I was in the band for like 2 years. Never had a formal practice. And my 5th or 6th or 7th show was opening for the Vandals, Bad Religion, and it was neat because Josh Freese, my favorite drummer, was playing with the Vandals out. I don't think he's going to be with them tonight because he's with Foo Fighters now. You never know though. Maybe he'll do like a one-off show. But that was pretty neat. I stood right next to the drum kit, a few feet away, and just watch the master at work. Another band that's playing here down by Law, Dave Smalley and his group of guys. My buddy Rob, my former roommate, years ago in the late 90s, he had a cassette player in his car and he had the Punk Rock Academy album by Down by Law stuck in his cassette player for like 6 months. So every single time we would go anywhere, that's what we would listen to. So I have every nuance of that album etched in my head forever. Remember the Stephen Wright joke? I did an entire cross-country trip. I only had one album. Listened to it over and over and over and over and over. I wish I could remember what it was. Been here a number of times. Last time I was here, there was a haunted house in there, and the Blockbuster Experience was temporarily set up in there. It's been a while ago. I've been to a lot of fairs here as well, and carnivals and things like that. All right, it's about 1 o'clock right now, so you got a stage over there and a stage over there. It's still really early. Also realizing if it starts to downpour, this is going to be, it's going to be a muddy mess a little bit later. Plenty of porta potties. In a roundabout way, kind of an interesting way, the reason I'm doing YouTube videos, the reason I was able to sleep in a van, travel around for a couple of years, live in the van basically is because I did that in the punk rock band, traveling around, playing shows, things like that. So I already had that kind of that mindset. For me, basically, you use that term specifically. For me, it's just more about kind of a DIY thing, a do-it-yourself type of thing, a motivational thing, and not kind of going against the grain and just doing what you want. For me, that's what that terminology means. For everyone else, they have a different. It's not really about fashion and a mohawk and all that, but you know what I'm saying. But I also love the music, so there's that aspect as well. Yeah, I saw AAA probably, gosh, hundreds of times back in the 90s. I call them AAA, Against All Authority. You know what? The Vandals are definitely utilizing the Mickey over there, the Steamboat Mickey, which is no longer copywritten by Disney. We'll look at the merch a little bit later, but a lot of vendors out here as well. Got Punk Rock Saves Lives over here. You got Smart Punk over here. A lot of different merch. This is definitely going to be very, very full and a little bit messy later when everyone shows up and it rains. Oh, check it out. Looks like the Vandals actually have, look at this, Space Mountain. That is freaking great. Oh, they're going to do a poster signing here at 7 to 7:30. That's awesome. It'll probably be downpouring by then, but that is freaking great. Wow. I might have to get that. Oh, look at this. Casualties. Signing here from 6 to 6:30. Oh, I love that Guttermouth has brought back their Friendly People. It's my favorite album. Love playing songs off that album. All right, I'll hop in here and see what's going on inside this little shed over here. Oh, there's actually a lot going on in here. Look at this. Wow. Okay. A lot of people in here. Feels good in here too. Beer is your this must be the brewery. Maybe this is the only place you can drink? Maybe? No, I don't think that's the case. Yeah, basically this is just a little sample area where you can get free little sample cups of beer. Of course, I'm a non-drinker, so I'm not going to partake, but I was thinking if they're going to do this all night, it could get very interesting in here, but then I was just told they're only doing it until 3, which is probably good that there's a cutoff point, because if people are getting free samples all night, that could be, that could end pretty wild. Definitely going to be consuming a lot of water and or Powerades out here. I did have a big water in my car, but left it in there, forgot it. Then I got out here, I thought, you know what, I should probably get some electrolytes. Hats, apparel, and debauchery. There's Dolly Parton holding a little kitty right there. Got this Orlando painting here. Basically what everyone is doing is waiting in the shade for Down by Law to start playing. So everyone's lined up here against the wall like I am, because the sun is permeating. You would think this would be like a queue line or something against this wall, but it's not. It's just everyone standing out of the sun. So really hoping those clouds roll in, because yeah, the sun is hot.
Really happy to see everybody.
Check out the Griswold mobile up there, family truckster.
This is for our punk rock family.
Dave Small,
Don't forget,
legend.
these people, these are your family right here, man. This is a sorority, fraternity, brotherhood, sisterhood.
It's interesting. Even though I've been here about an hour, I've probably already met 10 people I haven't seen in about 20 years. It's like a punk rock family reunion. I have to move back.
Thank you so much.
Underneath this spot, because goodness gracious.
So we wrote this song. I think this on, what's this on? Punk Rock Academy, Sammy?
Oh yeah,
All
I
scratched
know that
up?
album very well.
I don't remember. Well, we wrote it and we had a bunch of friends come down in the studio and everybody was drinking their beverage of choice and it got fun and toasty. So
Water now.
I was drinking water because I'm a nerd. So anyways, this song is about a guy, real story, but I changed the name in it because
Coming back to Florida. Why am I here?
And free out of incarceration. So it's about a guy. I will tell you the truth. His name is not Gary, but we call this one Gruesome Gary.
Now there is a VIP area. It's on the other side of the stanchion. Also, I got a little sweet tea right here. So I think if you pay extra, you can sit over in the VIP area, which is right there. I went and checked out a couple songs from the Dwarves that are playing on the other stage. And now I'm making my way back over here. See the band I used to be, Guttermouth. I was in for about 2 years. About 11 years ago, though, a long time ago. Headed to the stage now, behind the banner. I'm stoked. I had like the biggest deja vu moment. I was like standing backstage before they went on. I was like, oh, I gotta go strap the bass on.
Did you know that? Come here, young lady. Who's your butt over here? Who's your camera? What's your hand? Let's make people noises together. Thank you, guys. You gotta do it for the kids, right? Is there anyone here under 40?
Not me.
This is a good festival. Thank you guys for being here. Once again, let's hear it for Punk!
So when I was in the band, Mark the singer, Lucky the Luckiest Donkey. It's filling up a little bit. I can go down in the circle pit, but I'm a little too out of shape and old for that.
For the homosexual community here. Let's do a big gay party. Up with the shirts, guys. You can do it. pussy. Come on. Gotta be such a wank. I know you like this shirt, but it's not that good. It's a black shirt and it's Florida. Bad move. Big man. Oh, no, you come. I still got some style on.
Kind of half tempted because it is hot. I don't want to go the rest of the day without a shirt though.
$5. You can have that we're like gay people here.
Bring back memories for sure.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'll take it so long. Were you singing the wrong song? Yes, you will.
Mark still doesn't know the lyrics.
No, it's okay. Now you're screwed. Alright. This is parents' job. It's house rules, man. You know what? Sometimes parents are right. You must be the proud father of 6. Beautiful kids, each and every one with a blessing at his house. I've never had children. Would any of you reproduce with me? You're honest.
He's fucking infertile.
So let's hear it for Guttermouth.
I know those guys.
Can you dig it?
Bruce Lee versus the Kiss Line. Your brother against me. That's called Fu. Wow, voice crack there. There we go. Circle pit. Here we go. Song, but there's a lot of bands and a very strict time. Every band gets a half-hour set. That was like serious deja vu moment, I gotta be honest. It's been 11 years and I felt like I just jumped right back up there and felt like I was about to play a show again. Right over here at the other stage, I believe AAA is playing. See if I can catch a song or two of there. I always really loved that band and how the bass player was also the front man. How he sang and played bass at the same time with the just crazy bass lines he would come up with. Destroy what destroys you. Skateboard company. Got the Descendants board is cool. Yeah, Flag Wagon. Hoss is my favorite. Oh, that is my favorite. Look at that. Dan Blocker. Dan Blocker, I think his name was. That was the album cover. Hoss, my favorite Lagwagon album. Now it does seem as if the clouds are now kinda, sort of blocking the sun, which is nice. It was kind of nice standing on the stage though and being out of the sun, I gotta admit. The gators are out there. There's a little gator sign. Nice little breeze coming off of there.
move. Who decides? Who decides? What's our order? Everybody move back. Move back.
She's always entertaining.
Let's keep this circle pin.
New singer though, the old singer isn't in the band anymore, but still really good. Old school. This guy's got a wrestling. Look at this. He's got a wrestling belt in there.
Let's show some love.
All right, this is the Bronx.
Here we go.
Another wall and down.
Here we go.
Weather has definitely gotten more tolerable now that the sun has gone down. Still a little humid. So this must be Alkaline Trio's boss. Backstage. Backstage. Ever wonder what it was like to be backstage at a festival, punk rock show? Well, this is what it's like.
We're going to invest in headphone disco.
Dead Kennedys are playing right now. I'm not sure who's singing for Dead Kennedys now.
Song for headphone disco. So get out your headphones. Make sure you turn that dial to 93.7.
What?
And be prepared to be amazed.
Kind of see the moon up there. Kind of.
These songs, you were with him. He is there because he loves these songs. He is the embodiment of these tunes, man, and these guys up here. So, one more time for you guys, make some fucking noise. All right. One of my favorite things to do
Pretty gnarly heat lightning happening over there. Which this could be interesting if it starts downpouring out. It's a lot of people. Look at all that. Been doing this for a while. It keeps getting a little more intense with each minute going by. Of course, now that I'm showing it, nothing's happening. You get the idea. Probably real lightning, not even heat lightning. Wow. All right. Vandals up next. Amazing live. I was just overhearing a few of the people that are putting on the event. They're, I won't call them walkie-talkies, but they had the things that they were talking to others on, and overheard that there's a possibility that the weather's going to get so severe. They were saying that if anyone needs to go inside a building, some of those other buildings can be utilized. It is getting really nasty out. They were kind of saying this might not go any further than what it is. And the other guy said, oh, no, it's happening. But people might need to take a little shelter, so see what happens. A little sound check. Man, it started at 8:30. A couple of them are scratched out. They haven't scratched out the tube in front of them. Sound check here. Got the roadie tuning up the guitars. There's Gerald's guitar and Joe Escalante, the bass player. Formerly the drummer of the Vandals back in the suburbia days. It was a long time ago.
more or less good.
Woo!
Tries
That was a freaking lightning strike. Love this band. Josh Freese is playing drums. So like the guy from Alkaline Trio still in that.
Hey, we're the Vandals.
Warren Fitzgerald, Dave Quackenbush.
We can, right? We call that. Let's do it. Softball, take it back. Are you ready? That lighting's like 8. How close is the lighting have to be before we stop, guys?
It's crazy.
I think it's how I get hit. I'm not worried about it.
And so he's got a lot of like really positive ideas, but he's getting met with a lot of.
You guys met Derek Rand on the drums yet?
Seems like the highlight of my fucking year.
Oh shit, we better start playing some good songs. That lightning's getting close, bro.
Hey, you know what? I don't even mind if you want to sing something.
Really? It's pretty. Hey, you guys doing okay? Yeah, Alkaline Trio is gonna play next, guys. I don't know the next song, but oh, that'd be good. This song goes out to Joe Escalante. It's called Anarchy Burger by the Vandals. Anarchy Burger. A couple more songs. Let's get this going. But the lightning's coming, bro. It's coming.
I think I'm going to start heading out. Vandals are about 3/4 of the way done. Pretty tired from traveling, and I do like Alkaline Trio, but I feel like the Vandals were a good crescendo to see them. Always good to see them. I've been here for the majority of the day. Darkness has reared its head. Nightfall has reared its head. Still, look at this over here. Yeah, take a look at the, well, is that going to show it? The lightning up there. There goes a little up in the sky there. Surprised it did not rain. Yeah, it did not rain, but there's some nice, sweet looking heat lightning there. Look at that. I was also going to buy the Mickey Vandal shirt. They were all sold out of everything that it would fit me. Looks like they're ready to start towing some cars if there's an issue. Yeah, the all-day festivals. Pretty lengthy. Was kind of nice, like getting back behind the stage and on the stage for a couple bands. It's kind of neat. Catching up with the guys and Guttermouth. In their little green room area, they had like a makeshift green room area where they had food and stuff. I didn't really eat any of that, but I did consume quite a few waters. Saw a lot of bands back there. TSOL was on it, and Casualties were all hanging out back there. Yeah, I got to see the guys. Brought back a lot of memories of serious deja vu moments. I'm back over a decade ago when I was doing the punk rock thing. It was a successful night, and I saw a lot of people at the show, at the concert that I hadn't seen from back in the St. Cloud, Kissimmee, Orlando punk rock days. So that was kind of cool, seeing a lot of people catching up with a lot of people. Look at it, there's like a skull on the front of that. Oh, it's a doom buggy. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Kind of a different kind of episode, a little bit different kind of episode. It was really hot earlier. It feels great right now. Punk in the Park Orlando edition is concluded. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog, thanks for watching. The vlog is over. Stopping off at the drive-thru here, waiting to get a burger at Wendy's here outside Celebration. One last thing, bonus footage. Really interesting how over time, I won't say I lose interest, but not as much interest as what I was so passionate about years ago. Being in the band, playing punk rock shows, going to concerts, things like that. There was still about half of the Vandals set left, and all of Alkaline Trio set. I could have watched from the stage. Love Alkaline Trio, but I thought, hey, I could always listen to them in the car. I just go on my phone and listen to it, and that sounded a little more enjoyable. Getting some fast food, listening to the album in the car, going home and watching TV. Getting old.